Yo, so what people that don't know, so I check them on this another banger video for you guys. You see me, so no don't know, so I'm gonna show the cheapest set of car when I go find anyway. But before I do that, I need to hit the like button, brother. Subscribe, leave a comment in the comment section, brother. If I even make me know, say you already there. You see me? But we'll just jump right in right now. Okay, so here we have a 1990 Nissan B13. This one sells for 110,000, brother. You could probably get for 80,000. You see me? We'll take a closer look at it. Okay, so straight up at the back end, this is the back here looking relatively okay. And I feel like them broken. The paint look like it's a little bit burnt out, but we can't tell. The front of the vehicle actually look really good. I like how the bonnet and the vehicle looking really glassy and thick. You see me? Side of the vehicle looking relatively okay, not the usual here. And the paint is actually looking pretty clean. Back seat here looking pretty good when I see no tape on the seat them and nothing. And the front seat here looking relatively okay. I don't know if it's a giant mat this inside, but it does look just relatively okay. You see me, you can see the passenger door right there have a little bit of a beat up and the tin pan it a peel like. But besides from that, when I see nothing out of the usual there. You see me? So the person did not post any more pictures of this vehicle, but again, this is a 1990 Nissan B13 sell for 110,000, brother. You probably could get for 80,000. You see me? But we are gonna move on to the next one. Okay, so here we have a 1990 Toyota Flatty. This one sell for 220,000, brother. You probably could get for 150. You see me? We'll take a closer look at it. Okay, straight up at the back and tell to the front bumper here looking relatively okay. Look like them put on this little lip thing pan which is looking relatively okay when it's not the usual there. The front bonnet there still look like to have a little bit of a design right there and look like to have an HID or LED headlights looking pretty bright. You see me? The door cover there looking relatively okay when it's not the usual there, and the side of the vehicle looking relatively okay. You see me? It does have a different color door angle right there, but nothing really major. You see me? Back seat here looking relatively okay, and again they did not post any more pictures of this vehicle, but if you are interested in this vehicle, you could contact that number right there or follow me on Instagram here and let me message them for you. But we're gonna move on to the next one. Okay, so here we have a 2004 Mitsubishi Lancer. This one sells for 295,000, brother. You probably could get for like 250. We'll take a closer look at it. Okay, so straight up the back, you can tell the side of the vehicle looking pretty clean, like really clean. I like how clean the sides look. The front of the vehicle here looking really good as well. The headlight is really nice and clear. You see me? The side of the vehicle looking really good, like in very good condition. We can't see nothing out of the usual. You see me? The back area here looking really clean as well. Interior here looking very good, like very good. This is a very good looking vehicle. Yes man, on the side of the vehicle again just not out of the usual. It have some relatively okay rims right there. Yeah, so we can't see nothing out of the usual, and again the paint is looking in really good condition. I don't know if it's a spray shop this the hour, but it does look really good, like it recently has been sprayed. You see me? Front of the vehicle again, love all the headlights on this vehicle is very clear. You see me? Engine bay looking really stock. When I see nothing out of the usual there, brother. When I see one bag of oil leak, when I see one bag of wire nowhere, it just look really stock. Yes man, so me I recommend this vehicle because it's looking in really good condition for anybody who look for a vehicle for 150 or 195,000 range. You see me? But yeah, we are gonna move on to the next one. But if you are interested in this vehicle, you could contact this number right there or follow me on Instagram here and make me message them for you. But we are gonna move on to the next one. Here we have a 2002 Mitsubishi Lancer. This one sells for 295,000 and the price is also negotiable. But sadly, it looks like this one has been sold already. It did look really clean, but we'll just move on to the next one. Okay, so here we have another flat. This one sells for 200,000 flat. You see me? We'll take a closer look at it. Okay, so straight up the back, you can tell the interior is looking relatively okay. It's a gearbox, you know, so if you don't know if you drive stick, then you just have to stay away from this one. The back area here looking relatively okay, you know. You see me? And the side of the vehicle does look pretty good. You see me? Awesome, I like the wheels on this vehicle. Front of the vehicle here looking relatively okay, you know. It does have some small scuff mark all over, but not really major. You see me? And the interior does look in relatively good condition. You see me? Back here looking relatively okay again. Tinted glass right there looking pretty good. And yeah, they did not post any more pictures of this vehicle. So again, if you are interested in this vehicle, you could contact that number right there. You see me? But we're just gonna move on to the next one. Okay, so here we have a 2002 Mitsubishi Lancer. This one sells for 340,000. We'll take a closer look at it. Okay, so straight up at the back and test the front of the vehicle looking relatively okay. When I see nothing out of the usual there, the paint is looking really clean. Back here looking pretty good as well. When I see nothing out of the usual there, side of the vehicle looking really good. Like, I love the paint. The paint is in really good condition. You see my back seat here looking really clean. Like, this is a very good looking back seat area. You see me? Interior here looking really good. Like, I love how the dashboard looking really solid. I love how the seat them looking really good condition. It have a small tear right there, but not the major, brother. We'll live with that. Yes man, so the interior of this is looking just really good. You see me? Engine bay here looking really stuck, but this is a GDI engine and the parts for them one is kind of a little bit harder for find than the normal engine, but it could be worth it if this engine is in really good condition. You see me? Yeah, so this is a 2002 Mitsubishi Lancer selling for 340,000, brother. Me the half of them like 290 somewhere around there. But here's the contact number if you are interested. But we are gonna move on to the next one. Okay, so here we have a 2004 Nissan B15. This one selling for 270,000, brother, and the price is negotiable, so you could probably get for like 2 bills flat if you know if you negotiate. But we'll take a closer look at it. Okay, so straight up at the back, you can tell so the interior here looking relatively okay. When it's not the usual there, but it does look like it's missing a little plastic thing from off of the dashboard right there. Yes, man, so we can obviously say, yo, it actually is missing the thing off of the dashboard right there. But besides from that, the interior here does look really good. The front of the vehicle here looking relatively okay now. But the headlight on this vehicle is very faded and have some whole heap of scuff mark all over the front bumper right there. The back seat here looking relatively okay now. Look a little bit beat up like it has been used a lot, but besides from that, we don't see nothing out of the usual there. Side of the vehicle here looking relatively okay, nothing out of the usual that we can tell. You see me? And again, the interior here looking pretty good, except for the fact that it's missing the thing off of the dashboard right there. You see me? Back seat here again looking relatively okay. Trunk here we can't really tell because them never take a really good picture. Yes, I did not post any more pictures of this vehicle now, so just have to move on to the next one. Okay, so here we have a 2002 BMW. This one selling for 380,000, brother. Me the half of them like 350 or somewhere around there, but we'll take a closer look at it. Okay, so straight up at the back, and the side of the vehicle looking pretty good, like it's looking really clean. You see me? Front of the vehicle looking really good as well. Headlights is pretty clear, and we can't see nothing out of the usual there. Back of the vehicle here looking relatively okay. Yo, we not see no damages there that we can tell. And the side of the vehicle again looking relatively okay, but they did not post any more pictures of this vehicle. You know. So if you are interested in this vehicle, you could contact this number right there, or follow me on Instagram here and let me contact them for you. But we are gonna move on to the next one. Okay, so here we have a year 1999 Lexus. This one is selling for 399,000, but we'll take a closer look at it. Okay, so this picture is a little bit small, but we can tell so the interior here looking relatively okay. The dashboard looking pretty solid as far as we can tell. The side of the vehicle here looking pretty good, like it's a nice black, and look like them wrap the bonnet in this flat black material. Back here looking relatively okay. We're not seeing nothing out of the usual there. Yes, man, inside the vehicle looking pretty good, like nothing out of the usual there. It does have on this front grille cage thing right there, you know, but besides from that, nothing out of the usual. Yes, man, so we can't really tell much by these pictures because these pictures are small. But if you are interested in this vehicle, you could contact that number right there. But we are just gonna move on to the next one. Okay, so here we have a 1980 Honda Civic. This one sells for 295,000, but I mean the half of them like 2 bills or 250 between there. You see me, but we'll take a closer look at it. Okay, so straight up at the back, and tell the side of the vehicle looking pretty good. I like the wheels on this vehicle. Back here looking relatively okay. It does have some scuff mark all over, but besides from that, nothing out of the usual. Engine bay here looking pretty stock, you see me, but it does look like to have a wire running right here and another wire running right there. I'm not too light the bitch up thing, you see me. The front of the vehicle looking relatively okay. I'm gonna know what I want for the bonnet right there. If I wrap it and the sun bonnet to make it look that way, or if I just the sun burn out the color make it actually look that way, I'm gonna know. But you see me, the headlights on this vehicle is pretty faded and it does have a scuff mark right there on the front bumper. As a matter of fact, it does have a lot of scuff mark all over the front bumper. You see me? Interior here looking pretty okay now, man. The dashboard looking relatively okay. It does like to have a little bit of a tear right there on the dashboard. Besides from that, when it's not out of the usual. You see me? Back seat here looking pretty good. You see me, when it's not out of the usual right there. You see me? Interior again looking relatively okay. It does look like it's missing the wall of the plastic thing for the shifter right there. You see me? But yeah, we really like these wheels on this vehicle. So they did not post any more pictures of this vehicle. So if you are interested in this vehicle, you could contact that number right there. Or we just gonna move on to the next one. Okay, so here we have a 2004 Toyota Passo. You see me? This one was selling for 355,000, but this has already been sold. You see me? So we're just gonna move on to the next one. Okay, so here we have a 1980 Honda Inspire. This one selling for 300,000 flat, brother. And me the half of them like 250. We'll take a closer look at it. Okay, so straight up at the back, you can see the interior here looking relatively okay. Yo, I love how the dashboard looking pretty solid, and I love the little wooden trim all over. Again, the interior again looking relatively okay. When I see nothing out of the usual, the seats are looking relatively okay. The handrest right is looking pretty dirty, but besides from that, nothing out of the usual. You see me? Back seat here looking a little bit worn out, but besides from that, nothing out of the usual. Front of the vehicle looking pretty okay, like not out of the usual. We can't really see a scuff mark on the paint, but yeah, what we can say is just a Honda inspire. Back here of the vehicle looking relatively okay again, not out of the usual. We can't see a scuff mark. Paint is looking relatively good condition, and they did not post any more pictures of this vehicle. It's even the person AC were clean ride, and here's the contact number if you're interested. But we just gonna move on to the next one. Okay, so here we have a 2003 the Sunny. This one's looking really clean, and this one is selling for 360,000. Brother, me the half of them 3 base flat or 330, but we'll take a closer look at it. Okay, straight up at the back, when they say the paint on this vehicle is looking really good, like it's looking in really good condition. The paint, you see me, headlights are nice and clear, except for this indicator right there is not that clear, but besides from that, not out of the usual. You see me, interior again looking really clean, like not out of the usual, except for this one bag of wire where I run out of the driver's door right there. More than likely these are the wires for the power windows, you see me, but besides from that, not out of the usual. Maybe them will have the problem by the time somebody will come for the vehicle, but I don't like the wire right there. But besides from that, the interior is looking really good, and the exterior is looking really good as well. So they did not post any more pictures of this vehicle. So if you are interested in this vehicle, you could contact that number right there. But we just gonna move on to the next one. Okay, so I don't remember which one of my viewers did want a Hiace Bus for cheap, but this is a Hiace Bus. This one is year 2000, and it's selling for 360,000. Brother, we'll take a closer look at it. Okay, so straight over the back, we can test the side of the vehicle here looking relatively okay. As we can set it reverse in a something or something like it right here. Nothing major, but we can see the back door right there is dented. You see me, we can also see yo in on the glass on the sliding door right there. You see me, front of the vehicle looking pretty clean, like a really good Fiat year 2000 vehicle. But yeah, they did not post any more pictures of this vehicle. But again, this is at the year 2000 Hiace Bus selling for 360,000. But interested in this vehicle, you could contact that number right there. We're just gonna move on to the next one. Okay, so here we have a Nissan van. This one is selling for 280,000. We'll take a closer look at it. Okay, so straight up at back, we can just say one of them older vehicles. Is in the front of the vehicle here looking relatively okay. The side of the vehicle as well looking okay when it's not the usual. The back area here looking a little bit scuffed up, but besides from that, not the usual. Side of the vehicle again looking relatively okay, but they did not post any interior pictures or the pictures of the engine bay. If you are interested in this vehicle though, you could contact that number, but we just gonna move on to the next one. Okay, so here we have a 2002 Toyota Noah. This one sells for 490,000, which is a bit high, but me the half of them like 4 bills flat. We'll take a closer look at it. Okay, so straight off the back, we can test the back here of this vehicle looking pretty clean, like not the usual there. Paint is looking good. Front of the vehicle as well looking really good. Headlight is nice and clear, not the usual. We can't find a fault there. Side of the vehicle again, not where we can't find a fault. We can't find a scuff mark. We can't find nothing. You see me? So they did not post any more pictures of this vehicle now. You see me? So just have to move on to the next one. Okay, so here we have a year 1998 Honda CRV. This one sells for 480,000. We'll take a closer look at it. Okay, straight up at back, when test the front of the vehicle looking really good. Paint is in really good condition. Headlight is nice and clear, and the side of the vehicle is looking really good. You see me? I love how the paint on this vehicle is really glossy. You see me? And the back here nothing that we can see out of the usual there. Engine bay looking a little bit dirty, but besides from that, nothing out of the usual. We're not seeing an eye leak, we're not seeing a one bag of wire road. It's just looking really stock. You see me? Interior here looking relatively okay now. You see me? We can't see no obvious signs of damages anywhere. You see me? But yeah, this is a Honda CRV selling for 480,000. Me the half of them 4 bills that are 450 the most. You see me? But if you are interested in this vehicle, you could contact that number right there. We just gonna move on to the next one. Okay, so here we have another Honda CRV. This one's a nice white, and we'll take a closer look at it. The price on this one is 450,000. Okay, so straight up at the back, you can test the interior here looking relatively okay. Dashboard looking really solid. We can set having the radio there, but it's missing a little bit of a plastic thing that should be right underneath the radio right there. You see me? Side of the vehicle here looking pretty good. I like the wheels on this vehicle, and the paint is looking really good. Headlight is the smallest bit faded, but we would live with that now if we are getting a little bit of a better price. Side of the vehicle here looking pretty good as well, and the back here looking really good, not out of the usual there. Back seat here looking really clean. It does look like it's missing a door handle right there, but besides from that, we're not seeing nothing else out of the usual. Engine bay here looking a little bit dirty, but we're not seeing the signs of eye leak now. We're not seeing one bag of wire run anywhere. You see me? So the price on this one is also negotiable. So if you are interested in this vehicle, you could contact that number. Me I recommend like start the bidding at about 390 and work your way up from there, because again the price is negotiable on this one, and the price on it is 450. You see me? So I start the bidding at somewhere around 390 if needed interested in it. But me I gonna move on to the next one. Okay, so here we have a 2007 Chevrolet. This one selling for 330,000. We'll take a closer look at it. Okay, so straight up at the back, you can tell the side of the vehicle here looking relatively okay, but them could have take a better picture. Okay, so here we have a better picture, and we can tell the side of the vehicle here looking pretty good. Front of the vehicle here has seen better days, becoming like how the have a black banning on the blue vehicle, and the headlights on this vehicle is very faded. You see me? Engine bay here looking relatively okay, but straight up at the back, you can tell say, yo, this is a Toyota engine, so wait till you know Chevrolet. So if the person did convert this engine in this vehicle properly, you see me, I recommend it, because at the end of the day, this is the Toyota 5A engine, and these are really good and reliable engine. So if they put it in good and everything work perfectly, that'll be a good engine. You see me? And the interior here looking relatively okay. When I see not out of the usual there, we can say, yo, it have a bit of a scuff mark right there. And the back area again looking really clean. When I see not out of the usual there. You see me? Again, this is a Chevrolet selling for 330,000. Me the half of them like call 250. We can move on to the next one. Okay, so here we have a 2005 Nissan. This one sells for 480,000. We are gonna take a closer look at it. Okay, so straight up at the back, you can tell it's one of them bigger vehicles. I like how the shape of the vehicle. I like the interior here. You see me? But we can tell say, yo, the interior here. We can say, yo, the seat here right there. You see me? Front of the vehicle looking really good. Headlight is looking pretty clear, and the paint is looking in really good condition. Except for the fact that the front bumper they have some scuff mark on it. You see me? But besides from that, not out of the usual. You see me? So if you are interested in this vehicle, you could contact that number right there. But we just gonna move on to the next one. Okay, so here we have another Honda CR-V. This one sells for 399,000, brother. We are take a closer look at it. Okay, so straight up at the back, and test the back seat here looking relatively okay. When it's not out of the usual there. The front of the vehicle here looking pretty good, except for the headlight. The headlight is really burnt out, brother. Like the headlight needs to be replaced. You see me? Back of the vehicle here have the back of the vehicle here has seen better days. We can say, yo, the whole back bumper need to respray, brother. And we can say, yo, somebody peel off the CR-V off of the back door right there. Interior here looking relatively okay now. It's not out of the usual there now. You see me? The driver's seat have a tear right there, but besides from that, again, nothing really major. You see me? So they did not post any more pictures of this vehicle now, so we're just gonna move on to the next one. But if you are interested, you could contact that number right there, but we just gonna move on to the next one. Okay, so here we have a 2004 Suzuki Swift. This one sells for 420,000. We'll take a closer look at it. Okay, so straight up at the back, we can tell it's a nice white. We can't really tell nothing much about it because of how them take the picture, and apparently they did not post any more pictures of this vehicle. You see me? So we're just gonna have to move on to the next one. Okay, so here we have a 2004 Nissan Bluebird. You see me? This one sells for 450,000, brother. We'll take a closer look at it. Okay, so straight up at the back, you can tell the paint on this vehicle is glowing, brother. It seems like it's looking really good condition, like a really classy. You see me? We can say, yo, them put out some little trim thing all around the edges of the vehicle, looking really good. You see me? It accent the vehicle really lovely. You see me? It also has some aftermarket wheels right there. You see me? And the front of the vehicle looking really good. Headlight is nice and clear on this vehicle. Back seat here looking really clean. It has some seat cover right there. You see me? Interior looking really good. Dashboard looking pretty solid. You see me? Side of the vehicle, again, the paint on this vehicle is the best thing about this vehicle, like a really good looking vehicle. You see me? Yes, man. But again, this is a 2004 Nissan Bluebird. This one sells for 450,000, brother. You see me? It have a nice little center console right there, touch screen, and the engine bay here is looking pretty stock. You see me? I'm sure I take a closer up picture where I could have tell some more details, but sadly they did not post any more pictures of this vehicle. You see me? So we just have to move on to the next one. But if you are interested in this vehicle, sell for 450,000, brother. Me the half of them 4 base flat. You could contact that number right there. You see me? But we just have to move on to the next one. Okay, so here we have a 2005 Toyota Yaris. You see me? This one sells for 470,000, brother. We are take a closer look at it. Okay, so straight up the back, we can tell. Okay, so straight up the back, we can tell the side of the vehicle here looking relatively okay. It have some bit of some scuff mark right there, but not major. You see me? The front of the vehicle here looking relatively okay, except for the fact that, yo, the headlight on this vehicle is pretty faded. You see me? Side of the vehicle relatively okay, not out of the usual there. No scuff marks right there. Back here looking pretty good, no broken tail lights, nothing. Dashboard looking pretty solid on the interior right here, and we can't really tell nothing out of the usual on the interior. Like the interior is actually looking pretty clean. You see me? Seats are in relatively okay condition. We can't see no tear no signs of damage on this vehicle. Yes, so if you are interested in this 2005 Toyota Yaris for 470,000, brother, you could contact that number right there. You see me? Or follow me on Instagram here. You see me? But thanks so much for watching, brother. Don't forget to hit the like button, brother. Subscribe and leave a comment in the comment section, brother. You see me? But peace.